Good evening, everybody. It's me, the media guy here. It is 7:19 in the evening right now. Since 2024 is coming to an end tomorrow, I just want to say thank you for always being there. And I want to say thanks for trying your best to get through 2024. I just first the good things. I'm very happy that I was able to get through 2024. But I have a lot of favorite moments from this year. Going to different comic book conventions like GalaxyCon and FredCon the most, which are two of my favorite comic book conventions. Celebrating Halloween, Thanksgiving, and Christmas. Going to see Beetlejuice twice in a row. Watching various Halloween-style movies, and throughout the rest of December of this month, I have been watching so many amazing holiday specials and sharing my thoughts on them. Heck, I just finished watching Arthur Christmas earlier today and shared my thoughts on it, which I'm glad you guys were able to enjoy them a lot. Whew, man. 2024 was really something. Almost forgot. In about 2 months from now, I am excited to see the new Looney Tunes movie, The Day the Earth Blew Up, which I do believe it will be the fourth Looney Tunes theatrical movie. The other three were Space Jam, Looney Tunes Back in Action, and Space Jam 2 A New Legacy, which I still defend and think is a good movie. So I am very excited to see that movie because, well, that's another good thing about that. It's because we almost thought it was gonna be another tax write-off, just like with a lot of other Warner Brothers related properties that I already mentioned in previous videos. And I guess Disney is slowly trying to redeem themselves. Okay, maybe not completely, but they're almost getting themselves back together again. Thanks to them producing Once Upon a Studio, which was a cool way for them to celebrate the 100th anniversary of Disney last year. And Inside Out 2 that came out recently. Same with Moana 2, which I've only seen the clips of both of those movies and the trailers. So I guess that's one way for me to be familiar with them. But if I had to bring up the good news, I guess I will bring up some negatives. Mainly Scoobytopia leaving YouTube for good, all because he was defending HBO Max's Velma, even though he said he didn't care that much about it and didn't really have that big of a hatred for it. I mean, I already make a few videos about that throughout this entire year, as well as making a few community posts about it. So I'm not gonna do any repeats. Yeah, I guess the other bad thing, I guess the other negative is, I guess Disney and Warner Brothers are still struggling a bit. And I guess it's mainly have to do with their CEOs, the mergers, and a few people who think that the CEOs of Disney and Warner Brothers are good people when they're not. Again, I already complained about David Zaslav being the worst CEO of Warner Brothers, as well as other people on YouTube talking about the same thing. But you know what? I'm probably not gonna talk about the negatives that much because I guess that's all I can think of. But anyways, Since 2024 is coming to an end, I'm still hoping that when 2025 comes around, very close, I am hoping that things will get back on track for good. And I hope we get to see who we get. I hope. Sorry for the stuttering. I hope we get a chance to see some new animated and live action movies coming soon in 2025. I already mentioned The Day the Earth Blew Up, a Looney Tunes movie, a few minutes ago, which I am very excited to see because I guess the last Looney Tunes theatrical film we saw was Space Jam 2: New Legacy 3 years earlier. Boy, time sure does fly fast, doesn't it? Boy. But anyways, I'm actually glad you guys were able to get through 2024 just like me. And that goes double for everyone else on YouTube, like Andre Meadows, aka Black Nerd Comedy, Scoobytopia, JB and Millie, Ashton Hardy, 47 Cartoon Guy, Dave Lee Down Under, 3C Films, Nostalgia Critic, Huey Toonmore, Cartoon Network 2.0, No Parking Barry, Mr. Nostalgia, and so many other YouTubers that I can name off right now, but this video will be way too long as it already is. Not to mention I've been recording for 6 minutes and 50 seconds. So anyways, what are some of your favorite moments from 2025? Even though you guys might point out some of the negatives, you guys might point out some of the negatives in the comments below, and probably a few positive ones. And also, what will you be looking forward to in 2025? I know that I'm gonna check out The Day the Earth Blew Up, a Looney Tunes movie, and GalaxyCon in a few months from now. Yeah. So make sure you stay tuned for either one of those. And I really hope that 2025 will be the redeeming year for Warner Brothers and Disney. I'm glad that other studios like Nickelodeon and Universal aren't struggling that much compared to Disney and Warner Brothers. Okay, I'm probably going off topic here. It's been quite a crazy year for all of us. And I guess another thing I like about 2024 is that I keep on making amazing fan-made title cards that's meant to represent the new Scooby-Doo movies. I already made a few videos and community posts about them, which I'm glad you guys were able to enjoy them. Man, yeah, I think that's another thing that I'm proud of the most. Making all those fantastic title cards that's meant to represent the new Scooby-Doo movies. Boy, and who knew that I would have such a talented hand, if you know what I'm talking about. But again, I'm still having my fingers crossed about 2025 being the redeeming year for all of us. Wouldn't you guys agree in the comments below? Just let me know.